Economically, many states, and when we see it every day in the papers, are teetering towards bankruptcy largely because of pension costs.
And what's the solution?
Solution's real simple. Joe, you brought up Wisconsin and what happened there. Immediately after workers were given the right to choose if they want to be in a union or not, half of them dropped out. Immediately.
Why is that?
Why? Because the benefits they're getting is not that great. The benefits are going to the union bosses, the shadow bosses, name of the book. These shadow bosses make huge amounts of money. Most of them make more than the President of the United States. Private planes. I mean, they are the true 1%.
You're generalizing. Give us some specifics.
Yeah, who?
NEA, $400,000, $425,000 the head of the American Federation of Teachers. That's just salary. It's not including $847,000, I think, AFSCME's Secretary General. One particular, I think, was AFSCME's president in a year and a half. $325,000 in private planes. I mean, I can go on and on and on. The numbers are astronomical. They're truly the 1%. But on top of that, the money they spend to buy these politicians are not doing in the other areas other than labor, in terms of their voting, what the members really believe in. But they're anti-gun, they're anti-family values, and all the polls show that... But all the polls...
What do you mean anti-gun and anti-family values?
What do I mean by that?
Yeah.
If you look at the National Rifle Association's rating, the top 10 people that these unions support in the House and in the Senate, 7, 8 out of 10 score near zero.
What's wrong with that?
Because I'm not making a judgment on Second Amendment rights. What I'm making a judgment on is spending money contrary to the beliefs of their members. They are taking their members' money and spending it.
And by the way, back in '96 when I was running for re-election the first time, this is when the AFL-CIO had decided to spend over $100 million on seating Republicans after we got elected in '94, and I kept bashing the unions and kept bashing the union bosses. The guy come and fixed my phone. He was very polite. I thanked him, and as he was leaving, he grabbed my arm. He was like, "Shut up." What? Because you need to shut up, Congressman. We're all voting for you. Stop talking about union bosses. Shut up. And the reason why was culturally, they were disconnected from the union membership. They were more culturally connected. And you know this in Boston, more culturally connected to conservative Republicans or conservative Democrats.
There's no doubt about that, and there's no doubt that many members of unions who I know today are outraged and regarded as a ripoff the union dues system.
Right.
I mean, because they don't know, really, as you point out, where their dues are going in the long run.
We do know, and it's not what they believe in. But even more important than that, Mike, and I agree with you, they're really forcing a lot of good people out of government. You know, a couple teachers of the year in Nevada fired. Teacher of the year in New Jersey fired because of various seniority and tenure systems. The best and brightest are not able to stay.
By the way, that's changing, though, is it not? I mean, we've seen over the past year or two, tenure in a lot of states, K through 12, going out. Isn't that changing a bit?
It's changing a bit, but we've gone from a classroom average of 18 to 1 in 1960 to 8 to 1 faculty and administrative help, and our scores and our children's rankings have gone down. It's not pouring more money in. It's better teachers, better systems. Far more country. There's a lot of countries spend far less than us to do a lot better.
All right.
The book is
great.
ShadowBosses.
And it is now outselling.
Raising a lot of questions.
50 Shades of Grey.
And it's outselling Barnacle's favorite book.